So, you thought about suicide.
Every minute of every day.
What are the pros of suicide in your mind at that time? What?
At that time, the pros were no one has to deal with this anymore. I don't have to feel this way anymore. I'm a burden to my family. I'm a burden to the military system. I'm weak. I'm a bad soldier. I didn't do my job. I don't deserve to be alive. I don't deserve Veterans Affairs support. I don't deserve my parents don't deserve to watch me go through this. The guy I was dating didn't deserve to put up with the bullshit I put him through. The people who drive with me in cars didn't deserve to almost hit medians because I swerved because of a piece of garbage. People didn't deserve my racist outbursts. I did not deserve to be breathing anymore. I should have died there, and I wished I died there.
So, self-hate there too. So
It's
that's
just a monochrome. Not even a big deal though, right?
so
Barely noticeable.
that's at the core of it. That's like this. How do you escape from that place? How do you overcome that depression essentially at the core of the desire to kill yourself? What basic principles? I mean, we could talk about ayahuasca, but basic principles of like literally like how do you escape that moment?
Yeah, previous to any of that, I did from 2009. I got out, so I was 3B medical honorable discharge in 2011, May 23rd, 2011. So I left the military then. And so it's been 10 years, just over 10 years. Oh my God, it's 10 and a half years. I just realized that right now. Oh my God.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks, man. Awesome. So I've been out for 10 years, and I would say the reason I didn't kill myself for the longest time was the individual I was dating. That was straight across the board. That was it. For me, there was no relief for about 6 years of the thought of just kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself. It's easier if you just do it. Like that voice was so strong for that long. There was really no relief. What there was though was implementation of different medications, realizing they weren't working, trying different things, getting myself to a point where I could leave my house comfortably-ish again, and I wasn't triggered, which then allowed me to travel, which then allowed me to slowly try to go back to school, which by the way was a very bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was bad. I went too early. They started practicing active shooter drills in our school. It was bad. My professors understood.
School is full of triggers, it turns out.
It is when you live in Vancouver.
There's a theme to this conversation about your love for Canada.
Look at me. I love my fucking country. I am one of the most patriotic people you will meet in it. I think Canada is one of the greatest fucking places on the earth. I think in the past 2 years or 3 years, I have seen what I loved so deeply, so proudly preached about, so I'm so proud of what I did there. And I'm so proud of the country I got to represent because I was good at my job.
Being great at your job for a country you love. You just don't like some of the politicians some of the time.
It's not even the politicians anymore. It's the state of the country. I'm a second-class citizen in my own country right now. I can't travel to see my parents within my own country. I'm not allowed to step foot in my son's school. I am not allowed to go to a restaurant with my family. I'm not allowed to leave Canada without, I told you all the stuff I have to do to get here. To even get home, I have to do the same. I'm watched by the RCMP. Neighbors rat you out.
So for somebody who fought for their country,
I hate it. It makes me so sad.
To go through this process of what many consider to be power overreach by government in the face of this particular pandemic. Yeah.
I always knew I had a hard time with, I loved Canada. The day I got spit on when I got home was not ideal, but
you got spit on.
Yeah. But the thing was, I knew long enough that if I just put one foot in front of the other and kept going to treatment and kept doing what my doctor told me to do, that I could pull out of this if I tried. I was told that I could do anything in my life. It didn't matter as long as I tried.
Was trying really hard?
Trying was harder than breathing. It was exhausting. I would be awake for like half a day, and every minute of that day I'd just stare at the wall and just want to kill myself.
Yeah, that's what I've I had people close to me who suffer from depression, and it was like it's unclear how to escape, but it's clear that you need to try something. And they didn't want to even try.
Because you have no try in you.
Yeah, you have no. I'm watching a person who has no energy essentially to like do any of it, and it's like so hopeless. But you have to try, and I think some of that has to do with all the different physical feats you have to do. Like when you have nothing left, you still keep going. That same like weird drive when you're empty, you still keep going.
I wanted to give up. I tried. I did. I'm really lucky because it really was the one person that I'd wake up to every day, and he'd be like, "Hey, so that new drug you're on, fun fact, if you don't go to sleep right away, you talk. And when you talk, you just don't fucking stop. And you go off about everything that's horrible." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" "No, last night, yeah, you took that pill. Guess what? You didn't stop." I'm like, I have no recollection. I'd get up in the middle of the night. I would cook food like on a stove, and it would be, hopefully we don't die, because I would have no recollection because of the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that when people say, well, just pull yourself out of depression. I'm a highly motivated individual. The idea of lifting my head up to turnover was daunting.
It's terrifying. So like for somebody as driven as you to completely lose all of that for moments of time, for stretches of time.